In the blink of an eye, the economy can shift. Today, we dive into the world of recessions. Imagine it as a significant decline in economic activity, a sort of economic winter that can last for months, or even years. It's crucial to grasp this concept, for a recession can ripple through our lives, affecting jobs, businesses, and personal finances. However, a recession is not a disaster. It's a natural economic phenomenon that we can prepare for. So what exactly is a recession and how does it affect our economy? Well, let's dive right in. To put it simply, a recession is a period of temporary economic decline during which trade and industrial activity are reduced. In more technical terms, it's usually defined as 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth in a country's gross domestic product, or GDP for short. This is the value of all goods and services produced in a country. Now let's break down what that means. Imagine our economy as a giant engine. When it's running smoothly, all the parts are moving in sync, creating power and driving us forward. But when a recession hits, it's like that engine starts to sputter. The parts don't move as fast or as efficiently, and the whole engine slows down. This slowdown can lead to increased unemployment. Companies may start to cut costs, and one of the first things they often do is reduce their workforce. This means more people out of work, which in turn leads to decreased consumer spending. After all, if you're worried about your job or if you've already lost it, you're probably going to think twice before making any big purchases. And this is where the ripple effect really kicks in. When people aren't spending, businesses aren't earning. And when businesses aren't earning, they can't grow or hire new employees, so the engine slows down even more. In addition, a recession can also affect the value of our money. You see, in an attempt to stimulate the economy, central banks often lower interest rates. While this can make borrowing cheaper, it also reduces the returns on savings, affecting the overall wealth of individuals. Now, this all might sound quite grim, but remember, recessions are a normal part of the economic cycle. They come and they go. Understanding them is not about fear but about being informed, because knowledge is power. And the more you know about how our economy works, the better prepared you can be. Knowing what a recession is the first step, but how do we prepare for one? When the economy slows down, it's essential to have a game plan. Navigating through a recession may seem daunting, but a few strategic moves can make a world of difference. Let's discuss 4 key steps to prepare for a recession. Firstly, building an emergency fund is paramount. This is a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. Think of it as a financial safety net, providing you with the freedom and security to ride out the storm. Aim to save enough to cover at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. Secondly, paying down debt should be high on your agenda. The less debt you have, the more financially stable you'll be when income becomes uncertain. Begin with high-interest debts, such as credit cards, as these can quickly become unmanageable in tough times. Thirdly, consider diversifying your income sources. Don't rely solely on your 9-to-5 job. Look for side gigs, start a small home-based business, or invest in income-generating assets. The idea is to create multiple streams of income to buffer against job loss or wage cuts. Lastly, cut unnecessary expenses. Scrutinize your budget and find areas where you can reduce spending. Eliminate or downgrade non-essential services like premium cable packages or gym memberships. Every little bit saved can contribute to your emergency fund or debt reduction. Of course, these are not one-size-fits-all solutions. Each person's financial situation is unique, so tailor these steps to best fit your circumstances. Perhaps you need to focus more on debt reduction, or maybe building up your emergency fund takes precedence. But whatever the case, the goal remains the same: to create a financial buffer that can help you weather the storm of a recession. And remember, the sooner you start, the better prepared you'll be. Remember, preparation is the key. These steps can help cushion the blow should a recession hit. Recessions can be daunting, but they don't have to be. Today, we've explored the nature of recessions, how they impact the economy, and what that means for you. We've also delved into practical steps you can take to shield yourself from the brunt of an economic downturn. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding what a recession is the first step in preparing for it. We've learned that a recession is a period of economic decline, typically characterized by a fall in GDP in 2 successive quarters. It affects the economy on a broad scale, leading to unemployment, a decrease in consumer spending, and often results in businesses closing their doors. But here's the kicker: while we cannot control the economy, we can control our responses to it. By being proactive, saving more, reducing debt, Diversifying our income and investments, we can create a safety net that will help us weather the storm. So, don't wait for the rain to start before you fix your roof. Take action now. Build that emergency fund, cut back on unnecessary expenses, and invest wisely. Remember, the goal isn't just to survive a recession, but to come out the other side stronger, more resilient, and financially savvy. You hold the power to navigate through any economic storm. So start preparing today, and you'll thank yourself tomorrow. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more useful content like this. Stay financially savvy, folks.